High School Hawks taking on Cheyenne in our inaugural matchup here, as we get immediately after the face-off get an offsides, I believe is the call. Welcome. Joined by Steve Schreffler.
Hey, howdy everyone.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the game tonight. We're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone after the offsides. And Cheyenne wins that one. They get into the defensive zone, pass it back forward into the offensive zone. And it looks like it's going to be possibly an icing call. No icing call. Pass it back up the boards on the far side of your screen here. And Sheridan has the puck in the neutral zone now. Defended well by Cheyenne. They take hold of it into the offensive zone. It's a 2-on-2 here. And broken up by the Sheridan Hawks. Back into the neutral zone. And now the Hawks have it going into their offensive zone. A shot towards the net, stopped by the keeper for Cheyenne. And knocked away. Now behind the net here, and a shot on goal is blocked by the keeper, the tender there. And the tender having to go back and forth as it's pushed across the other side of the net into the goal line, behind the goal line. Kicked back up forward, behind, up and towards the beginning, the top part of the offensive zone, up against the boards. And now Cheyenne has control of it. They're going to try to get into the neutral zone, and they will have it. They're going to have a 2-on-1 here against the Hawks. And now a 1-on-1, stopped nicely by the defenders for the Hawks.
Nice poke check out there by the Hawks, getting that puck back into their possession.
That was Blake Britton on the defense there. Well done. Good poke check as they still have it in the defensive zone.
Puck coming around the boards. Nice play.
Slap it up around the boards. Cheyenne going to have it try to shoot from far away, and stopped by the keeper. Tender, Dominic McKinley. Or excuse me, not Dominic McKinley. Xavier Bishop is the goalkeeper.
We also have Coleman running the camera for us tonight.
Big Coleman, the legend. And a face-off in the offensive zone for Cheyenne. A shot on goal is knocked away by Bishop, and it's up against the boards in the offensive zone. Hawks get control of it, put it back in their own defensive zone behind the net, and push it back up the boards into the neutral zone. Cheyenne's going to have to regain the puck here and reset for an offensive attack. Cheyenne's puck here, they're coming forward, and a pass forward, and it's going to be hit out of play on a deflection. Well, welcome to the show. That's just about how hockey starts, you know? We're off and running. We barely even have a notice of it, and we're going face-off is ready, and that's how it works. Welcome to the inaugural showing of the Sheridan Hawks here on SheridanMedia.com. The face-off is won by the Cheyenne, I believe, but they put it up against the boards, and the Hawks will get control, push it back up the boards on their defensive zone, and they'll try to get back into the neutral zone and get a counterattack here going as they are into the offensive zone, and it is knocked away by Cheyenne up against the boards behind the goal line. And sent back up against the boards as well through the goal line, and get into the neutral zone again for Cheyenne. Coming forward here trying to do some stick movement, but no say. Olsen on the defense there.
Good defensive move by Olsen there.
Yeah. Some pretty good defensive play so far by the Hawks so far. A couple poke checks. They put themselves into a couple counterattack situations as that puck is shot from close to the neutral zone line and knocked away by the keeper, as that one's going to be sent down. And icing is going to be called just to get it out of the offensive area for Cheyenne. And the Hawks are going to come in with a whole new set of guys here as we are about 3 minutes in to this first period. So a couple subs coming in here. And the face-off in the Sheridan area is going to be won by Sheridan. They're going to try to get it out, but up against the board, Cheyenne does have control, and now Sheridan has control. Behind the goal, they're going to skate back up towards the neutral zone on the far side of the screen here and get into the neutral zone, and Hawks are going to take it all the way down. One man on that skate, on that attack there. That was Gavin Dupuis who had that. Got the defensive and got all down there, and then a shot on goal, and it is stopped.
That was a good stop. I thought that was heading in on kind of a deflection.
It was a good play. So 0-0 game so far. Again, about 3 minutes and 20 seconds into this first period. We're going to have a face-off in the offensive zone for the Hawks down in Cheyenne territory. Cheyenne does win it. They're going to try to get it into the neutral zone, and it's stopped by Sheridan, but then picked up in the neutral zone by Sheridan, so they're going to have to reset here and try to find something offensively. Good stop there by that Cheyenne defender who sends it down into the offensive zone. It's going to be an icing call as it is sent from the neutral zone behind goal. Again, another mass change here for the Hawks. I think they just changed everybody once again. Cheyenne as well.
Looks like they're going to keep some fresh legs out on the ice and do some quick changes today.
Just keep rotating guys in and out, it looks like. As many fresh legs as you can get. That's the kind of the motto of hockey there. As the faceoff is won by the Hawks and nearly got in there, snuck through the 5-hole, but stopped by the Cheyenne keeper. And the faceoff in the offensive zone, won by Cheyenne. They're going to get it into the neutral zone. Sheridan's going to have to reset, but first stop Cheyenne in the neutral zone, and it is knocked away by Sheridan. And there Sheridan will try to get on top of it here in their own defensive area. And Cheyenne being a little pesky up in the offensive area. Good forecheck so far. And that one is still sent around. They still have not gotten it out of this defensive area. They're still kind of hugging the goal line in the Sheridan defensive area. Now they've gotten it away into the neutral zone and into the offensive zone of Cheyenne. And that one is sent away by Cheyenne up against the boards. And now behind the goal, Sheridan does have control here.
Oh,
we have a stick flying in the air. Now regathered. And it looks like that one is shot and hit up.
I think that hit up the top post.
Off the post and out of play.
That was a good-looking shot.
So the Hawks 4-0 on the season so far this year, the high school Hawks. Cheyenne 0-4 coming into this matchup. Hawks win the faceoff in their own territory, then immediately give it away to Cheyenne. And Hawks are going to try to jump on top of this, and they do get it into the neutral zone. It's a 3-on-2 here, and the Hawks still have it. Slow it down just a little bit, and then get it back behind the goal line of Cheyenne. And it's up against the boards, closer to the players' bench of Cheyenne. Now into the neutral zone, and Cheyenne trying to get some action going in that neutral zone, but stopped quickly by Sheridan, and it's just sent to the other side of the boards in the Cheyenne defensive area. This one is sent down the boards in the neutral zone, sent back down towards the Sheridan goal line. Britton's going to jump on it, try to get it away, but again, a Cheyenne defender, or offensive player, I should say, gets on top of it and beats Britton there, and then Sheridan gets on top of it and sends it back into the neutral zone. And this one will clear if it gets all the way down to that goal line. Could be icing. No. Going to stop it and get it into the neutral zone once again. Hawks have it this time. Still a battle in the neutral zone for the puck, and Hawk gets a hold of it and sends it down behind the goal line of Cheyenne just to get some fresh legs in and get a change going. Cheyenne pushing the opportunity here into the goal zone, or into the the neutral zone and into the offensive area.
Oh, ouch!
We may have a injured Hawk here. Was he pushed up against the wall?
Yeah.
The boards?
Yeah,
is that what it was?
Pushed up against the boards, straight in the boards. I think that was Dupuis.
Dupuis there. A little slow to get up. He is getting up under his own power. That's not fun.
He did hit head first straight into the boards.
Yeah, not ideal.
Looked like that one hurt. Hope he's okay.
He's immediately going to come off the ice and go to the bench, take his helmet off. Hoping he is all right, obviously. Pretty even start for this game for both teams. Cheyenne having, even though 0-4 coming into this game, having some pretty effective offensive opportunities. And Sheridan with a couple opportunities of their own, probably some more quality shots on goal. As the faceoff is won by Sheridan, and they get it into the offensive zone quickly, down behind the goal line. And now a battle up against the boards. Cheyenne comes away victorious in that one. And now they're going to send it down, try to get it into the neutral zone, but stopped by a Hawk, and then they get it into the neutral zone this time. Cheyenne with puck control here. And they're going to send it up off the wall and try to get into the offensive area for the Hawks, but stopped by Olsen, the defender. And he sends it all the way back down off a deflection, so no icing called on that one. And Cheyenne still has it here after giving it away. The Hawks gave it away there, and now Cheyenne has it in the neutral zone.
I think that was Olsen that just picked 22's pocket, just took it from and took it straight into the offensive zone. Yeah, that was nice.
Now Hawks are going to regather here in the neutral zone, get an offensive attack going. It's going to be a one-man show here by this Hawk, and tried to get it in. That was, looks like Tristan Robinson on that one, 59. He took the puck and tried to do it himself. Almost did.
Nice glove save over there.
Yeah. Pretty good showing by both keepers so far here today. This evening. We are 10 minutes and 50 seconds left here in this first period. And a face-off in the Cheyenne defensive zone. Won by Sheridan and tried to get it in from a long way out as a wrister. It looked like it was a glove save, so we're going to get another face-off.
That was also a nice shot from the point.
Yep. And another face-off, this time won by Sheridan. Gets it into the middle, but blocked by the keeper of Cheyenne, the tender of Cheyenne, and sent into the neutral zone by the defenseman. And in the neutral zone still, going to have an offensive opportunity here for the Hawks, and sent again, bouncing around in the center area, but kicked away by a Cheyenne defender. Another good save by the goaltender for Cheyenne. Sheridan still has control here in the offensive area, and now it's going to be kicked out into the neutral zone, and they're going to have to reset, and Cheyenne gets control of the puck. Now they're going to have an offensive opportunity, sends it forward and up against the wall, and now Cheyenne still have control. Good stick move, and tries to backhand it back in, but no say, says the goaltender for Sheridan. That one is forked out, still in the defensive area for Sheridan. Phillips calling for some action, needs somebody to come get a pass from him, and sent into the neutral zone now. Cheyenne going to have to reset here as that one's flipped over into the offensive area, but Sheridan is going to control it easily.
Just under 10 minutes left in the first period.
Just under 10 minutes. We don't have the shots on goal yet, but we've got a couple. I'm probably approaching double digits, I would imagine, for both teams.
Yeah, looking pretty equal on shots on goal so far.
Sheridan with an
nice
offensive
shot
opportunity.
Right there.
Another good shot.
Yeah.
But stopped again by the goaltender. He's been busy early in this first period. Nice check on the offensive side of Sheridan from a Cheyenne defender. And Sheridan still has it here in the offensive area. And now Cheyenne's going to stop a pass. A little battle of sticks, and now Cheyenne's going to have it in the neutral zone, coming forward. So 1-on-2, and Sheridan stops it there.
Nice defensive move by Sheridan.
Good defense. Then Sheridan's just going to send it forward again, try to get some fresh legs in here. As a quick substitution is coming in for Sheridan. Cheyenne with the puck behind their own goal line. Dangerous game if you're having a battle in your own goal line. And now Cheyenne comes away with it in the neutral zone. It's a one-man game here, and stopped again. Olsen been very busy in the defensive end for the Hawks so far.
Hawks shut him down right there defensively. It was 1-on-3, and not much he could do to sling it towards the net.
Yeah, that Cheyenne player, he had the net in front of him, but a couple of the Hawks defenders were able to catch up to him. As this one's sent into the neutral zone by Cheyenne, and then back into their own defensive zone, and they will reset. Hawks still trying to get a little aggressive on their forecheck here, and maybe get a goal with a bad puck pass or something like that from Cheyenne. Play a little counter-attacking hockey here. Still down in the defensive area for Cheyenne. They have not gotten it out of there yet. A shot on goal, but again stopped by the goaltender. And again, the Hawks will sub out basically everybody they just had in the ice. They will flip it with a new set of fresh legs here. And a face-off down in the far area, the offensive area for the Hawks, and Cheyenne's going to come away with it, and they'll send it up the boards behind the goal. Hawks are going to try to come away with this one, and they do, and they'll move down in the goal, behind the goal line of Cheyenne. And here we go again with the goal line, behind the goal line. Hawks still have it. They're trying to get a centering pass that time, but stopped by the keeper again that time. And another centering pass. Oh. That was a shot, actually. Went off the pad of the keeper and sent into the neutral zone. We're going to have an opportunity here. Good defense there by that Hawk defender. That was Varner there on that defense, too. That was a one-on-one, and was able to get the puck.
Nice battle.
Nice little check, yeah. And the battle sends the ball into the puck into the defensive area, and an icing is called. And Varner is going to immediately come off after playing some decent defense to stop that one there. We got about 7 minutes left here in this first period. Still tied 0-0. Going to have a face-off in the Sheridan defensive area. And the face-off won by Cheyenne. An immediate opportunity here for Cheyenne after the face-off win, as they're up against the boards here. They got to find something over towards the center of the ice, but nothing doing. Again, another good defensive play by the Hawks, and they're going to get it out of their own area and into the neutral zone. And now a one-on-one here for the Hawks, and he shoots it but goes off of the leg pad of the Cheyenne goaltender and back into the neutral zone. And another battle in the neutral zone, won by the Hawks again this time. And it's another odd man opportunity for the Hawks, and the shot on goal stopped again by the tender. Glove save.
Hawks looking really good defensively and offensively right now, but shots still looking pretty equal on both sides.
I believe it's Dominic McKinley who is in goal for Cheyenne. And McKinley's done very good so far today. He's had a lot of opportunities, as that one is won by Sheridan. Sent up the boards behind the goal line. And another shot on goal, but again, another save. I don't know if that one was going to go in, whether McKinley stopped it or not, but a save nonetheless. We'll have another face-off in the offensive zone of Sheridan. Or, the offensive zone of Sheridan, correct. And the face-off this time, battle for it still, this time won by Cheyenne, and they're going to try to get it out. And they have control of it in their own defensive area, and they get it nearly into the neutral zone. Looks like it was not in the neutral zone, so Sheridan still has it in at the offensive area. Cheyenne still trying to get it out. Battling down on the goal line boards here. And if you're Cheyenne, you're kind of playing with fire just a little bit, as the more you're playing in the defensive area behind your own goal line, just playing with the odds at that point. Sheridan's going to come up with something and possibly have an easy counterattack opportunity, as this one has still not left the Cheyenne defensive area. Trying to get it into the neutral zone just to have Sheridan reset, and that is exactly what's going to happen.
Right here. Here's a good opportunity.
Yep, we'll see if Cheyenne can get down, but no. Stopped again.
Nice defensive play.
Another defensive play. I think that was Olsen once again. He's been very effective for the Hawks so far, as that one's hit out of play in the neutral zone.
Olsen did a good job getting back really fast to counter that.
He's had a couple of those where he's the last guy standing between him and the goaltender.
Getting back real fast.
And the faceoff in the Sheridan defensive zone, won by Sheridan. And now a counterattack for the Sheridan Hawks down into the Cheyenne offensive area. And behind the goal here, hit away in the opposite side boards. And a battle once again. Not a lot of stuff in the center area, at least passing-wise for either team, to be honest with you. It's been a lot of one-on-one so far in this game, as it's hit into the neutral zone. Sheridan does have control of it, but they'll reset. And a pass up through the neutral zone, stopped by a Sheridan Hawk off of his skates, and then flung up into the offensive area behind the goal line, and back into the neutral zone by Cheyenne. This one's hit up against the board here. And now Sheridan will have it once again, control it in the offensive area, pass it up behind the goal line. And now a free puck, and Sheridan does get control of it, tries to put a backhand in, but does not go through. And that one shot on goal after a screen, but again, another nice save.
That was a good save, being screened as well.
Yep. Blocked the 5-hole nicely. Well done.
Good turnout today. Crowd, the benches are full. Got people standing around the ice, and really good turnout.
And if records show anything, pretty good team. Sheridan to have a pretty decent team so far this year. 4-0. Haven't lost yet this year. So come support your Sheridan Hawks here this evening and every evening, as Sheridan wins the faceoff in the offensive area. They lose it in the neutral zone. And they will regain it and put it into the offensive area. Try to get a couple men forward in behind goal, as the puck kind of dribbles behind the goal line. And once again, we have a stoppage in play. I think the puck went in and out of play there. So we'll have another face-off. This one will be in the neutral zone. 3 minutes and 47 seconds left here in this first period. Again, 0-0 ball game. 0-0 game.
It's hard to get away from football.
Yeah, ball game, yeah. That's all I know.
This is our first hockey broadcast,
yes,
so if you're tuning in and you like this kind of thing,
let
us know where you're watching and to do more.
Leave a like.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Hawks gain control of it in their defensive area. They're going to skate all the way through the neutral zone and have an opportunity here offensively to try to put something on goal. But again, Cheyenne defensively able to knock it away, get the puck free, and it kind of scatters around, and the Hawks will have to kind of reset offensively. And it's knocked away into the neutral zone, so now the Hawks will have to reset entirely here as it's pushed up against the boards.
Good battle right in front of the bench. Good battle,
yep. And the Hawks try to get it in the neutral zone, but then have it knocked away into the defensive area. And a good play by a Cheyenne offensive player to get in front of Olsen there. And now a battle up front in front of the Hawk goal.
Good job.
And the Hawks have to get rid of it, yep, and they do have an opportunity here in the neutral area, 2-on-2. And now the puck all the way into the offensive area for the Hawks, the defensive area for Cheyenne. And now a battle for the puck up against the boards on the goal line, and hit away but stopped before it crosses the neutral zone. And the Hawks will have it here in the offensive area, trying to gain something, build something up here. Pass forward into the screen. Goalkeeper, and it goes in for a goal. I didn't see who the screener was.
Let's see if we caught it on replay.
I can't tell. I think it was a deflection, possibly. Or no, maybe it was just straight in.
Right up front, I think it just
was
got
a
tipped.
Deflection?
Yeah, I think I got tipped.
I think it's number 9. Ellie Lowe, it looks like, was the deflection. So Sheridan takes a 1-0 lead here in this first period.
2 minutes left in the period.
2 minutes, 1-0 lead already in the offensive zone again, the Hawks. And
another nice shot.
Nice shot, but stopped again by the Cheyenne goaltender. As now a one-on-one for a Cheyenne player. Good defense, good save by the tender as the puck comes loose.
Loose puck right behind the
crease, right behind the goaltender in the crease, but it is caught. He stops it in the 5-hole.
Good job by the defenders to come up behind the goalie and have his back.
Yeah.
Get that loose puck out of the way.
1-0 lead. Face-off in the Hawk defensive territory, and they win it, getting through the neutral zone. And now we'll have a stoppage in play. It looks like it'll be an icing called here, or a stop by a keeper. And it looks like it was icing. They'll face off in the neutral zone. And for those wondering, if you're tuning in here, it is 7-0 lead for the Bronx in the state championship game. 7-0 lead. That one's in the second quarter. You can tune into that one. That one's over on 1410 AM and 106.9 FM KWYO on radio. State championship game there. Hawks come away with it. They're in the neutral zone. And now into the offensive area of Cheyenne. They've had a ton of time in the offensive area as they get hold of it here in the centered area, and pushed away by Cheyenne all the way back into the defensive zone. Not a great pass there, but Eisman is able to get a hold of it and put it back up into the neutral zone for the Hawks. And now Cheyenne gets a hold of it in the neutral zone as they battle up in the boards on the near side here, and now hit towards the goaltender for Sheridan. And some good skating being shown here by Hawks defensivemen.
Yeah, Alexander is doing a great job using patience, waiting for that good pass to come open.
And not putting in harm's way, as now they have opportunity in the offensive zone. And this time the Hawks will have it. Try to center pass once again But up against the board, Cheyenne able to stop it.
Hawks put one shot up there right off the pads of the goalie.
And now a centering pass once again. That may have been a shot. Try to get a deflection. And again, another shot. And that one stopped by the Hawk offensive man. And again, stopped by the goaltender for Cheyenne. So we'll have another face-off. And again, a full swap for both the Hawks and Cheyenne here with the stoppage of play. 13 seconds left, 14 seconds left in this first period. Sheridan leading 1-0. And the face-off won by Sheridan and tries to put it in, but no, stopped by the Cheyenne goaltender.
Did a good job covering up that 5-hole.
Yep. Less than 5 seconds here to go. See if Sheridan gets one more shot off, and it doesn't look like they're going to, into the neutral zone, Cheyenne, and that will end the period. So after one, Sheridan leading 1-0. We're going to go to break here during this period intermission. I believe the Hawks may have a little something planned here, so we'll have filming of that, but we will be back commentary-wise once the second period begins. You're listening to Sheridan Hawks Hockey here on not on 1410 AM. That's a force of habit. I apologize.
No, you're doing great. You're doing fantastic.
SheridanMedia.com is where you can be watching this, and we'll be back once the second period begins.
So I'll see you in a few. Thank you.
See you in a few. So we're all learning new things here, and apparently after the first period, they just go. They say, hey, let's do it. It's like a quarter break in basketball as we're ready to go here. Second period, 18 minutes on the clock, and we're ready to go. Switch sides here as well. Sheridan will have their own defensive area on the far side of your screen. Now in the neutral zone. And now Cheyenne will get control of it in the Sheridan defensive area, but stopped by Sheridan, and then Cheyenne gets it once again. And hit towards the goal line by Cheyenne, and now Sheridan will get control of it into the neutral zone and try to find something more centered here. And it is centered, but stopped by the keeper of Cheyenne. Whistle blown maybe a little bit early there. A little early, but gets on top of it nonetheless.
Puck was still a little loose from our vantage point
bouncing
here.
Around just a little bit, but that's all right.
It's nice to see Sheridan going to be skating our way here, see some action on this side here.
Yes, indeed. Face-off in the offensive area for Sheridan here. Coleman, Hanchett again on the camera work. So all Oscar nominations given to him.
Really top-notch camera work here from Coleman.
Of course, always top-notch camera work. Won by Sheridan in their own offensive area here, or in the offensive area. And centering pass as the puck bounces around a little bit, takes a couple leaps. And now passed up the boards, still kind of not in control by anybody yet. And now Sheridan has control of it, and a shot sent forward but stopped by the goaltender for Cheyenne. Cheyenne control of it now into the neutral zone and knocked away by a Sheridan defender as the puck is kind of lazily being flung around a little bit here. Sheridan now going to get control of it into the offensive zone and knocked away with a nice poke check by the defender. Paris was the defender there. And now the Hawks trying to get a hold of it again, send it up the boards. That's Martineau who has it here, and he's going to try to find a centering pass, maybe get a Hawk open here. Another shot on goal, but stopped by the keeper. But dangerous area here for Sheridan. They have the puck in the offensive zone, but knocked away by Cheyenne. They were up right in front of the goaltender. And now it's in the offensive area for Cheyenne. As, again, the puck kind of comes to a full stop and a couple of guys fighting it for it. But now Sheridan gets a hold of it and are into the offensive area, but knocked away by Cheyenne.
Alexander had some good dangles there, getting around some of their defensive players.
And it looks like we do have a penalty coming up. It was a penalty. And I believe it was hooking, if I am correct here.
I think we might have a 2-minute penalty. I think you're right.
I think it was hooking.
Hooking.
So penalty on Cheyenne.
Going to put the Sheridan Hawks on a most likely 2-minute power play here.
We'll see what the call is. They're still discussing it. That's our first penalty of the game.
Yeah.
So
pretty clean game so far.
Pretty clean game so far.
There was that early hit against the wall that wasn't called, but pretty clean play so far.
It looks like we're going to have
one from each.
Yeah, so a 4-on-4, a penalty for both teams. We'll have a 4-on-4 here. And now we'll get another pause in the action.
Looks like the refs are going to talk about this for a second.
So yeah, it looks like they were just discussing the situation. It is going to be a 4-on-4, it looks like. No, it's a 5-on-4. Am I right? No.
I'm a little confused as well.
I'm lost here. I'll be honest with you.
Both teams have a player. Here we go.
Slashing. So we got an unsportsmanlike call on Sheridan and slashing on Cheyenne. And it is a 4-on-4, I believe, here. I'm trying to count the players as we're going. Cheyenne with the puck in the offensive area of Sheridan.
Sheridan still has 5 on the ice.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering too. So it's technically a power play, it looks like, for Sheridan. I don't know why. They have 2 on the box. I guess it's not enforced on the ice, I guess, is the penalty.
It's still 5-on-5 on the ice.
Oh, it is 5-on-5. Dude. Ladies and gentlemen, first stream. We're going to figure this out as we go. The ball, or the puck, see, I'm flustered now. Puck in the defensive area for the Hawks. Cheyenne has control of it and now sent up into the neutral area for the Hawks. And the Hawks have control of it now in the offensive zone, but a misplay on the puck as Phillips kind of loses it.
He was coming in with the full head of steam there. Lost control.
Yeah. And I think we may have I think that puck was out of play possibly. I don't think it's another penalty.
They do have one going into the box from Cheyenne. No, they don't. Just
puck
heading
is
that
out
way.
of play.
Just joking.
Yeah.
Just joking.
Puck out of play. Just under 15 minutes left to go here in the second period. It's a 5-on-5, but there are 2 people in the penalty box. Something I've never seen before. But here we are. Offensive zone for the Hawks. They win it on the faceoff. Shot on goal, but knocked away by the goaltender for Cheyenne. And hit centered pass, but nobody there to receive it for the Hawks. Now up against the boards. Cheyenne with control, trying to get it out of their own area. And a shot on goal off the post.
Right off the top
post. Martineau with the shot there.
That was a nice shot. That was almost bar down.
Almost put it in the top area. And now into the neutral zone. Hawks will try to battle it back. Cheyenne gets control of it, sends it back into the neutral zone. And Cheyenne still in control of it here as they get it into their offensive area, but stopped quickly by the Hawks, who are now charging forward into the offensive zone. Another shot forward, but not a lot of juice on that one, and it is stopped by Cheyenne. And now Cheyenne will have it defensively. And they'll skate forward into the neutral zone and get a hold of it. Try to get some sort of offensive action going here. A lot less offense for Cheyenne in this second period so far. They were getting some shots on goal against the Hawks early on in that first period, but here in the second period, nothing doing for them so far. As Hawks will have it in the offensive area now, trying to get a hold of it. Cheyenne trying to get rid of it. And again, Cheyenne does do it this time. They're going to send it into the neutral zone. They do have somebody down there waiting for it. And a shot, this time on goal. Kind of a lunging save there by the Hawk goaltender.
Bounced high, almost hit net.
Yeah, almost hit up against the net towards the top. Out of play, but still in play. Hawks have it in the neutral zone now as they get it away out of their own defensive area. Shot on, and behind the net, off target.
Nice shot, nice follow-up by Ferber.
Now the Hawks still have it in their offensive area. They're going to try to send a shot down, but stopped again by the goaltender for Cheyenne. This is going to be a long day for the goaltender for Cheyenne. Is that one into the offensive area? We're going to have a offside call, it looks like, so we'll have a face-off in the neutral area. And wherever the Cheyenne goaltender wants to go to dinner for tonight is, I think, it's up to them. They say, hey, this is what we're doing. I blocked 25 saves in the first 2 periods. $25 in the first 2 periods, and it's a 1-0 game.
Also, not that it matters on the ice, but people have cleared out of the sin bin.
Yeah, no more penalties.
Not that it mattered for players on the ice.
There wasn't really a penalty kill, so maybe they don't. I don't know. In the neutral zone, now offensive area for the Hawks. They have it now sent forward behind the goal line. Cheyenne control of it now, trying to get it out of their own area, and Cheyenne does. They're going to get it into the neutral zone. Only one man back on defense for the Hawks. Could cause trouble. Now it's a 1-on-1 against the keeper, and Cheyenne scores.
Oh man, that was.
And we got a big hit at the end of that by a Sheridan player. We're going to get a penalty on that, almost certainly.
Here's another look down there on the
far
our side of the
end.
ice for the Hawks. Good defensive work, and I think they get tripped up. Oh,
Yeah.
puts it in top shelf.
And there's a push there at the very end. I think that's going to give them. There will be a penalty on the ice as well afterwards. So a lose-lose situation for the Hawks. It was number 4 with that push, and that was Blake Britton, who had that push at the end there after that goal scored. So it's a 1-1 game now, and the Cheyenne will have a power play opportunity coming out of the goal as well. It'll be a 5-on-4. And we're going to still a slight pause here as the referees figure everything out in the penalty box.
Back to an even game here with 12 minutes left in the second period. Look at last period. We had 21 shots on goal from the Hawks to 6 from
21.
Cheyenne.
Yeah, the keeper for Cheyenne, they get to decide dinner after this game. Whatever they want.
Chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders, french fry, whatever. Fried chicken, whatever. We still got to pause in the action here. We're taking a look, and we're going to have both teams. It looks like we're going to get like a timeout, it looks like, for both of these teams. And again, the Cheyenne will come out of this timeout with a power play opportunity here after scoring a goal. And right now, I just got an update from our own Kevin Coyle down in Laramie. Sheridan up 14-0. Just under a minute to go there in the second quarter down in Laramie. Sheridan looking to four-peat as state champions. And if you're looking for that one, you can listen to it live, 1410 AM and 106.9 FM KWYO. And you can also listen to that one on SheridanMedia.com as well, right? Where we're broadcasting here as well. So if you want to flip over to the football game, we won't take no offense to it. We understand.
Good game for all around for Sheridan tonight. We got
Absolutely.
Sheridan hockey. We got our boys down in Laramie.
Big weekend. Big weekend, as they say. And that football game will be kind of the last game of the fall sports season. Then we'll get into the winter sports season. Basketball coming up, obviously. We'll be live streaming that as well, so keep an eye out. We'll have live streams galore come winter season. Face-off won by the Hawks. Again, 5-on-4 here, as they're just going to try to play keep away for the next 2 minutes. It is a 2-minute penalty for Blake Britton. Immediately Cheyenne gets a hold of it in the defensive area, their own defensive area, send it up into the neutral zone, and now they're on offense and pass the puck down into the goal line, behind the goal line. And they will have it here. Centering pass is knocked away by Sheridan. They're going to push it up just a little bit, and they will send it down into the defensive area of Cheyenne. Now Cheyenne with it. They get a hold of it here, send it into the neutral zone. Sheridan going to collect it and send it back down into the defensive area. Again, they're just going to try to play keep away here.
Good job just keeping it in the O-zone.
Yep, now a minute 14 left here in this power play for Cheyenne. And another decent check there by the Sheridan defender. And in the defensive zone again, in the Cheyenne defensive zone. They still have the puck here. They're going to try to send it forward into the neutral zone. And now it's going to get all the way into the offensive area for Sheridan. Sheridan's going to get a hold of it. And they will try to send it back down into the neutral zone. And they do. Now Cheyenne has it, up into the offensive area. Sheridan gets a hold of it. And they're going to send it back up into the neutral zone. And kind of a battle in the neutral area as Sheridan sends it back into the defensive zone of Cheyenne. 30 seconds left in this power play for Sheridan. This might be the last opportunity here for Cheyenne to capitalize on the penalty after the goal. And a good defensive play there by the Sheridan Hawks, and they'll get it in the offensive area. Kind of puts a little flipper. That was Phillips. Kind of flips one towards the goaltender, and it is stopped. And we'll have a face-off in the Cheyenne defensive area.
Giving Sheridan a really good opportunity to change out some fresh legs right there.
Yeah, played enough good defense. When you have power plays like that, you're skating around a lot. So you need as much fresh legs as possible. Again, Sheridan wins it, tries to put a shot on goal, but nothing doing, says the Cheyenne goaltender. Still 10 seconds left here in this power play, and it is in the neutral zone here. Sheridan going to try to finish off this penalty kill, and they will, as the puck is down here in the Cheyenne defensive area, and now the Hawks are back out to full strength.
Honestly, for the Hawks being on a penalty kill there, they had 3 or 4 shots compared to, I believe, none.
Yeah, it looked like they were.
Yeah.
They were in the. They had the power play opportunity.
Good job offensively there from Sheridan.
And is down in the offensive zone of Cheyenne. They're going to get a stoppage in play, stopped by the goaltender. So I have a face-off here in the Cheyenne offensive area, Sheridan defensive area.
Sheridan Junior Hawks playing the Quake again tonight. Last night they won 8-0, and then playing again. Puck drops at 7:30 tonight here at the M&M Arena
Center. Not long after this game will be over, they'll be getting ready to start that game up. Now in the defensive area for Cheyenne after the faceoff was won, and
got a penalty coming up.
Delayed penalty here, and now the penalty is called. We'll see what the call is from our referee.
Might be 2 minutes for boarding.
Yeah, we haven't got the. It is a penalty. Sheridan's going to be on the power play here. I didn't see what it was. I didn't see what the official call was, but it is going to be a power play for Sheridan. So 5-on-4 here. I believe it's a 2-minute penalty. And it's roughing is the call on that penalty, so it'll be 2 minutes. Sheridan has it. They're in the neutral zone. And shot here on goal, but stopped again by the goaltender for Cheyenne.
A lot of good saves.
Yeah. Seen some pretty good goaltending by both teams so far here in this game. 1-1 game. A little over 9 minutes to go here in the second period. Centered pass, but sent away into the neutral zone by Cheyenne.
Phillips was ready over there for that shot right in front of the net. Didn't quite come close enough, but he was ready.
And now in the neutral zone, Sheridan can control. They're going to get a hold of it into the offensive area. Try to find something here in this power play. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the power play. Still in the offensive area, passing it around. And up against the boards goes the puck for Sheridan. Get a little lost together there. And now behind the goal line, trying to get a shot on goal. Stopped by the goaltender for Cheyenne. And now cleared back out. It's still in the offensive area. Sheridan's still in control. And you got to try to find some passes, get somebody open here for Sheridan, as it is passed up against the wall. And now passed out a little bit more towards the neutral zone. And stopped by Cheyenne. It's going to stay, into the neutral zone. So Sheridan will have to reset if they gain control again. Sheridan this time. Now they have it in the neutral zone with the puck. Moving forward, and Sheridan with the shot. Again, another nice glove save by the Cheyenne keeper. Goaltender.
That was a nice shot from Dupuis. real low.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been a good follow-up shot from somebody else if someone was there, but that keeper's getting their work tonight.
Yeah, they one thing from the Hawks is you'd like to see them have a little bit more follow-up from their offensive guys. Lots of blocker saves where there could be rebound opportunities, but again, another shot on target, but saved by the goaltender. Wow, impressed so far. 0-14, but I mean they're not playing like it so far. Some good defense shown by Cheyenne, especially from the goaltender, as this one's won by Cheyenne, and they send it away with about 15 seconds left here in this power play for the Hawks. And that one is sent up back against the boards by Cheyenne. They're in their own defensive area now. It's going to be stopped by Sheridan. They're going to have an opportunity here. No, knocked away off the stick. Puck came off the stick a little too hot.
That's a great setup by Ferber.
Yep.
Right in front of the net.
Just had a little too much speed on that puck, and it knocked away from their stick. Now, Cheyenne's going to be back at full strength here, so back to 5-on-5 as this one is hit up against the boards. And Sheridan will try to get a hold of it. They're in Cheyenne's defensive area, and now Cheyenne has a hold of it, and we're going to have another pause in the action. And that is going to be a penalty. I think we have an interference call is what it was. So again, another penalty. Now the penalties are picking up now for Cheyenne. Both these teams, I think we have all of our penalties in the second period, if I remember correctly.
With 7 minutes left, it looks like things are getting a little bit more intense on the ice.
Yep.
More physical.
More physical for sure. 7 minutes, 11 seconds. We'll have a 2-minute power play here for the Hawks. They just came off of a power play as well. Slap shot opportunity, but stopped by the defender. And a shot on goal, not into the net, though, by Alexander.
Our own Alexander took the brunt of that slap shot.
Yeah, he's wearing it a little bit here. Coming up a little bit hobbled. Face off in the offensive area for the Hawks, won by the Hawks. And pass to Dupuis on the boards, and a shot on goal, but not, I guess not on goal, past the goal there. It was centered towards the goal. A good spot for Alexander.
From our vantage point, that looked like that was going in.
I thought it was going in too. Now with behind the goal line, Phillips with it.
Good stick work, good pass.
Dupuis is going to get it now behind the goal as well, and they're both going to battle for it right in front of the net. And stopped by the tender.
Getting a little chippy at front, right in front of the net. As the great Trevor Jackson would say, things are getting a little chippy out here on the ice.
A little chippy. 1 minute, 27 seconds left here in this power play. 6 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second period. And face-off won by the Hawks in their own area, offensive area. And now Dupuis going to get the puck, move forward towards the goal, and hit up and away.
Cleared the net on that one over towards the Junior Hawks, who are just now showing up for their match tonight.
Their piece of action. Yeah, coming up later tonight. So still 1 minute, 19 seconds left here in the power play for the Hawks. We get a hold of it, shot on target again. A nice stop by the goaltender for Cheyenne. That one, another centering pass, knocked away by Cheyenne. And into the neutral zone. This one will go up against the boards. And Sheridan will just reset here. About a minute left here in this power play. And Cheyenne, again, good defensive play, sends it into the neutral zone. Now Sheridan with it. We're going to come forward into the offensive area. Good stick move by Dupuis. Tries to get it in, but off the side of the net.
Oh.
And still free in the goal area, but now knocked away a little bit. Sheridan's going to try to get a hold of it again up against the wall.
I thought the goaltender there was going to knock it in with
and that one sent
skate
forward and knocked away again by Cheyenne. Another good play by the Sheridan, and that one knocked away as well. Can't even get thoughts out at the moment.
Hell, lots of shots on net forward here.
Sheridan with it again. Another shot. That one's in.
Put it in.
Robinson with the power play goal for Sheridan.
Let's take a look at the replay on that one. We had kind of a scrum right in front of the net with Dupuis covering it.
Tons of shots on goal as well.
They give it back to the point, I believe. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, there's only so many times you can allow the centered passes like that before they end up hurting you. So a power play goal for the Hawks will make it a 2-1 lead for Sheridan. 5:32 to go here in the second period. Face off at center ice. Now back at full strength. Cheyenne. Both teams at full strength here. One by Cheyenne. They're going to get into their offensive area. And knocked around a little bit back towards the goaltender and knocked away by Sheridan. So still in the offensive area, Cheyenne, as they try to put one in. And that one gets in. Immediate answer by Cheyenne.
Someone fell down there. I think might have been right next to the goalie. Let's take a look.
I think the goaltender as well. Goaltender looked like he wasn't sure. They weren't sure where the puck was as well, from what I was looking at.
Looking at the replay.
It gets behind the net there. There's somebody that trips, and yeah, the goaltender just kind of loses track of the puck. It looked like.
I lost track of the puck.
Yeah, it kind of got thrown around a little bit. So now, immediate answer for Cheyenne. It's a 2-2 game. 5 minutes, 11 seconds left here in this second period. Now Sheridan's going to come out. They win the opening face-off.
The best time to score is right after a score, so that was good. That was a good job by Cheyenne.
Big counterattack, and now Cheyenne with the puck in the offensive area. They send it forward behind the boards, behind the keeper, behind the goaltender, and up against the wall. Have a little wall battle here, and sent away. Cheyenne going to get control of it, and then Sheridan going to get control of it.
Oh.
And stopped in the neutral zone by Cheyenne.
Almost had an opportunity there for a
one-on-one.
One-on-one.
And this one sent away in the neutral zone and behind net. It'll be icing there. We'll get a full swap, a full change of men for both teams.
Interesting at higher levels, when you clear the puck like that on icing, you cannot change out players. So interesting to see that in high school.
Really? I didn't know that.
Changing out players
Interesting.
During an icing call.
And somebody over on the Sheridan end falls down. We have a sniper in the building. 4 minutes, 28 seconds left here in the second period.
Got to be pretty careful out there. It's kind of
slick.
Little slippery.
It's a little slippery out there. Sheridan has the puck in their own defensive area. They skate up into the neutral zone. And now into the offensive area. Feed it off to his teammate. That's Robinson.
Robinson was coming in with the full head of steam there and lost control for just a second.
Left one. I thought he was leaving it possibly for Kukal, so Robinson could get into better position. But nonetheless, Sheridan, they give it away. Now Cheyenne with it in the offensive zone. And stopped by the Sheridan goaltender. 3:55 to go here in the second period. 2-2 game. So good job by the Hawks to score on that power play, and then Cheyenne to answer immediately to make it a tie game once again. On the faceoff, Cheyenne wins it, have it in their own area, and then give it away. Sheridan with the puck. And now Sheridan going to try to come forward, get into the neutral zone. Cheyenne wins it. Now they're in their territory. That one's knocked away by the goaltender. And another goal.
Wow.
That time through a screened keeper.
Cheyenne doing a good job putting another one in.
Yeah. That was, see if I can get a name here.
Taking a look at the replay.
I believe it was Bo Prince who got it.
We had a player down on the ice. Puck went right through them, right in.
Kind of an accidental screening by that Hawk player. So a 3-2 game now. Cheyenne leading. Kind of a big flip on its head this game is taken. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the second period. And Sheridan going to have it. Now they're going to move it into the neutral zone and try to put a shot on, but no can do. Good poke check there. Bo Prince going to come up forward now in the neutral zone and try to get into the offensive area, but knocked away by the Hawks as they battle for it. The center area sent behind the goal. And Sheridan going to have it in their defensive area. Knocked down, kind of slipped a little bit. Good check there by a Cheyenne defender. Gets the puck up against the wall in the neutral zone and then sent into the Cheyenne defensive area. Cheyenne in control. They're going to try to find an opportunity here. Ref trying to do his best to get out of the way.
Good job by Paris for not taking out the ref there. Game getting much more physical.
Much more physical. I thought we were going to get a call there. And we might get a call. I thought we were going to get a penalty call, and it looks like that is what we were going to get.
This is why I love hockey. Cheyenne coming into this game with no wins, but really putting up a good fight here.
Yeah.
In the second period.
They had
2
a
minutes
20.
left.
Yeah, they were down 21-6 in terms of shots on goal coming into the second period, and I don't think they've evened it, but had better opportunities, especially towards the latter half of this second period. And now power play opportunity for the Hawks. They can answer as they have a face-off in the offensive end. And Sheridan going to try to get a hold of it here. And knocked away by Cheyenne, but still in the offensive area and shot on goal, but stopped by the goaltender for Cheyenne. Sheridan gets a hold of it again. They're going past the blue line, or the goal line, and a one-timer. Alexander with the goal.
If you look at the replay here, Alexander's doing a great job staying right in front of the net, screening goalie, getting pushed out of the way, but fantastic job getting control of this puck right here, taking a second, putting it top shelf.
Caden Alexander with the goal. I believe it's McKenna Bales, with the assist. Man, scoring broke out here in the last 3 minutes. So a power play goal there by the Hawks, 2-0 lead. As the Hawks put another shot on goal, but stopped by the goaltender. And they're still in the offensive area as the Hawks are in the offensive zone. Trying to find another goal here, and this one's set forward, screen goalkeeper, but stopped, blocked by one of the defenders, sent into the neutral zone.
The Hawks answered fast on that.
Yeah. Answered quickly. A couple of these goals have been answered relatively quickly, especially in the second period. Puck now down into the offensive area for Sheridan, and Cheyenne trying to get a hold of it once again, and stopped in the neutral zone. Now Sheridan with it in the neutral zone, and that one is knocked away up against the boards. And still kind of a free puck here up against the boards. We're going to have a shot opportunity and stopped again.
Loose puck.
That puck was loose.
Yeah, still loose.
I think that referee couldn't see it from where he was, so he just called it as stopped. But nonetheless, going to have a face-off in the offensive area for the Hawks. 3-3 game. 1 minute, 14 seconds left here in the second period. Face-off won by the Hawks. Shot outside of goal. Shot towards the goal. Still in the offensive area. Hawks still trying to battle for control of it. And Cheyenne able to get control of it. They're going to try to send it away, but stopped again by the Hawks. Free puck. And that one, Cheyenne tripped up a little bit. Got a free stick. And up behind the goal. And stopped by Cheyenne this time. Now Sheridan with it in the neutral zone. Cheyenne just trying to get it into the offensive area once again. They've seen a lot of this from Sheridan where they're able to get it up into their area, but just have not been able to capitalize on it too much. They're going to have a ton of shots on goal, but only 3 goals to show for it so far tonight. As this one stopped by Cheyenne, put back into the neutral zone, and now into the offensive zone for Cheyenne. And then sent all the way back down. And icing is going to be the call this time.
The crowd continues to grow here, almost standing room only. We got all around the boards here, people showing up, coming out to support the Hawks.
Good showing by the Sheridan fans. 18 seconds left here in the second period. And the last update I got from the Sheridan Bronx, by the way, they were at halftime, 14-0 lead for the Sheridan Bronx. And 15 seconds left to go here. This one sent forward and blocked by the Sheridan goaltender. This one centering pass. Difficult area, but knocked away by Sheridan defensiveman. And this time, now Cheyenne gets a hold of it, and that will end the period. And we will go to the third period. We'll see if we'll have some sort of intermission. I believe we will, because the teams are filing out of their benches. So we'll have a little bit of an intermission here, and we will come back with the third period, tied 3-3 here in just a little bit. You're listening to Sheridan Hawks Hockey, SheridanMedia.com, wherever you're watching or listening. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second period intermission is complete. We're going to head into the third period here. Got about 20 seconds left here in this intermission. And 3-3 ball game, 3-3 game so far here tonight. And they updated the shots on goal here, and it looks like Sheridan 43 shots on goal, Cheyenne 17.
Honestly, Cheyenne doing great with 17 shots, and they got 3 goals.
Percentage-wise, that's a very solid percentage. But, again, 43 shots on goal, that can only last so long before it starts to hurt you. And we'll see if Sheridan can kind of bounce on that, jump on that a little bit more here in this third period as we're getting ready to go. Zamboni's off. Ice is looking nice and fresh. Beautiful.
I think this could be a very physical period right from the get-go.
Yeah, it was getting a little chippy towards the end of that second period. So we'll see how both teams come out. Face-off, won by Sheridan. They're going to have it in the neutral zone. Pass it forward and get into the offensive area early in a slap shot, but saved. And already another shot on goal for Sheridan. Looks like we're immediately going to have a switch as well.
Sheridan Hawks doing what they can to keep their other goalie.
Yeah, he's chilling back here.
Just warmed up.
Yeah. And now in the defensive area for the Hawks after the faceoff is won by Cheyenne. And Sheridan has it. They're going to send it up the wall here and stopped by Sheridan. Still in the defensive area, haven't gotten out, and now it's into the neutral zone. Sheridan going to move forward, far side of your screen here, and now it is into the behind the goal line. Cheyenne's going to control it, and it's up against the wall, and they're just going to try to get into the neutral zone, and they do get it in the neutral zone. Sheridan has it. They'll try to reset and send it up the wall and back into the offensive area. But now Cheyenne controls in the neutral zone. They're going to try to move the puck forward a little bit. Not a whole lot of offensive action going so far for Cheyenne. And now Sheridan has it in the neutral zone. They're going to pause up just a little bit, try to get something going here, and move into the offensive area, get around the goal, and pass it back out. Try to get a centering pass, find an open man, get it into the back of the net. But stopped there by Cheyenne. They're going to get into the neutral zone, and now they'll have it offensively. And 2-on-1, shot on and in. Wow.
I didn't see that coming. Let's take a look at that. Taking a look at the replay, Cheyenne puts a chip shot into the offensive zone.
Man.
And nice far shot, nice snipe by Cheyenne.
That was Jackson Nifong who had the goal there. So again, very effective on their shots on target. They've scored 4 goals, and they probably have maybe 20 shots on target now. Again, they're going to have the puck here after the face-off, and they're in the offensive zone already. They're leading 4-3, Cheyenne is. And Sheridan knocks this one away into the neutral zone and back into the offensive area, defensive area for Cheyenne. Cheyenne is going to get a control of it, though, and into the neutral zone. Sheridan this time picks it off, an interception. And now they move into the offensive zone.
Swing and a miss. That was almost a very nice open shot on goal.
Cheyenne now has it behind their own goal. Gets rid of it up on the boards. Try to get into the neutral zone, but kicked back forward into the offensive area by Sheridan. This time up against the wall. Another battle going against the wall here. And Sheridan going to come away victorious with that one. They have the puck. Another shot far away. Another save by the Cheyenne goaltender. And that one, again, saved by Cheyenne keeper. Cheyenne keeper, tender, doing a very good job. Very impressive so far. 4-3 lead. If they walk away with the victory here tonight, that's your player of the game right there. 43 shots coming into this third period and only 3 goals to show for it. It's a pretty impressive showing from the Cheyenne goaltender. And the face-off in the offensive zone for Sheridan. Up against the boards, and now Sheridan comes away with it, controls it, and sent forward by Sheridan. No one in the center. It's knocked away by the goaltender.
I think Sheridan was able to keep it in the zone down there.
Yeah, so still in the offensive area. Still in the offensive area. This time Cheyenne has it. They're going to send it forward towards the Sheridan keeper, goaltender, who is just going to knock it away behind the goal line.
Oh.
And we got a person down in the goaltender crease here. Sheridan's going to come away with it in the defensive area, but then knocked away by Cheyenne, and then knocked away by Sheridan.
I thought they were going to slide right into our tender.
That would have been a stoppage in play, right?
Yep.
Send into the offensive area, or the defensive area for Sheridan. And Bales is going to come up with it, sends it forward. Still in the defensive area, hasn't gotten into the neutral zone yet. Now they do. And all the way down into the offensive area for the Hawks. And now back into the neutral zone. Cheyenne has it. And then knocked away by a Sheridan frontman, it looks like. Offensive man. Cheyenne trying to get control of the puck here. They're in the neutral zone. Sheridan battling them well. Playing pretty aggressive against the puck. And now Sheridan's going to come away with a little bit of a counterattack here. Puck sent behind the goaltender. Sheridan does come up with it. Up against the wall here.
Sheridan taking every shot they can get right now on net.
And now Sheridan, they try to get rid of it back into their own defensive area, but Cheyenne playing some good hustle hockey here. Getting on top of it, but then Sheridan comes away with it. And a nice check there.
Big hit right at the point.
Right at the right at the blue line. And now Cheyenne still has it. They're in the offensive area of the Hawks. And this one's sent into the neutral zone, and it's going to go all the way back into the defensive area for Cheyenne. They're going to control it and try to move it forward, but it's stopped by a Sheridan Hawk. And now Cheyenne going to come up with it. They have it. It's a one-on-one here, but that one quickly fading, and that one's sent into the wall by a Sheridan defensiveman. Sheridan with control in their own area. They're going to get in the neutral zone and skate forward, try to get an offensive opportunity going here as they get forward and get close to the nice save by the goaltender. That was a centering pass, and the goaltender for Cheyenne had to skate all the way to the other side.
This is going to be a race right here coming back.
We'll see what Sheridan does to get rid of it. Cheyenne with the puck now. They send it forward towards the goaltender, but it's not a shot on target. Dupuis has it here up against the wall.
Dupuis doing a good job battling in the corners, clearing that puck out.
That one blocked by Alexander. Still in the defensive area for the Hawks. They're just trying to get it into the neutral zone. Reset a little bit here. Maybe get some fresh bodies on. This one's still kind of free in the neutral zone. Cheyenne's going to have it now.
Cheyenne's actually picking up offensively, mounting some really good plays over here in their offensive zone.
As that one's sent up against the wall. Still in the defensive area for the Hawks. And this one knocked away. Cheyenne still with it, or Sheridan with it now, and then into the neutral zone. And this will be a no icing call. It's still in the defensive area, but given away by Cheyenne, and that one's in front of the net, but knocked away by Cheyenne up against the walls in the offensive zone for Sheridan. Now Cheyenne's going to get control of it, get into the neutral zone. And now Sheridan battles for it. They got it. Another big hit right at the line again, the blue line. Sheridan has it up in the offensive zone. Another defensive save by the goaltender for Cheyenne.
That was a good shot opportunity by the Hawks right in front of the net.
No can do. And this time in the defensive zone for Sheridan. Cheyenne with the puck now back into the neutral zone. Sheridan's going to control it. They get into the offensive zone. We got somebody spinning like crazy.
Doing kind like a 1080 spin over there on the left
spinning
side.
Around.
Little spinorama.
This one stopped in play by the goaltender. That was a lot of continuous play there. We got 11-13 left here in this third period. Cheyenne leading 4-3. Sheridan jumped out to a lead 1-0. Then Cheyenne answered. Then Sheridan scored again. Then Cheyenne has not answered again. And then Cheyenne scored. And then Sheridan scored. And then Sheridan and then Cheyenne scores again. Kind of a weird back and forth game this one has been. Cheyenne wins the faceoff. They have the puck in the neutral zone here. Sheridan now is going to take control of it, get into the offensive zone, take another shot, but this one's saved once again by the goaltender for Cheyenne.
Cheyenne definitely picked up the intensity here in the third period.
And they came away with a goal with it early on as well. So it has paid off for them a little bit. But if they do get a little too hyper-aggressive on the offensive side, the Hawks can take advantage of that, get a counterattack going, possibly answer and tie this game up. So 4-3 game. Cheyenne leading. Face-off won by the Hawks. up against the wall here as they battle for it once again. And still kind of hard to tell, but this time definitely Hawks have it. They're going to hit it up against the wall.
Good job by Olsen keeping it in the zone and racing back here.
Now we'll get it into the neutral zone and then into the defensive area for the Hawks. And then hit away back into the neutral zone.
Oh,
Cheyenne has it.
Stepped on the puck.
Stepped on the puck as that one is saved by the goaltender for Sheridan. Little backhanded flinger, if you will, little wrister.
Good save by Hawks tender.
Hawks goaltender. He's the lone guy out there without a nameplate on his back, so that makes it a little difficult for us.
Don't have him on the roster and no nameplates, so doing a great job, though.
Sheridan wins the faceoff, but then gives it away to Cheyenne. They put a centering pass in, but they cannot execute it. Another centering pass, but that one's hit behind the goaltender as well, or behind the goal, and a fight for it up against the boards a little bit, and then sent away. It's still in the Sheridan offensive area, or the Cheyenne offensive area, excuse me. And then Sheridan comes away with it. They're going to get into the neutral zone. May have an opportunity here to try to put one in. And again, some nice stick work by the Hawks, but knocked away by a Cheyenne player. And it's still down in the offensive zone for Sheridan, up against the walls now.
Cheyenne doing everything they can to keep that point advantage right now.
They're
playing some physical hockey down there.
Physical defensive hockey in their area, and that one is sent from the neutral zone into behind the goal line. Cheyenne's going to try to control this one, get something set up. They're in their defensive area, but giving away the puck, but then Cheyenne, goaltender, hops on it to put a stoppage in play. 9:21 to go here in this third period.
Get some fresh legs out there for the Hawks, both teams.
Seen a lot of full line changes whenever we get stoppages. Basically the entire line for both teams just switches. The face-off is slapped up into the netting, out of play. So we'll do it one more time. And this time won by Cheyenne, and they're going to get it immediately into the neutral zone and hit forward up against the boards into the Sheridan defensive area.
Pretty sure that left the zone and back in.
And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to call. Good eyes there, Steven. So we're going to face off in the neutral zone.
I didn't think they were going to call it. I was calling
Just let them play.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's a good thing I'm not a referee. I've been like, yeah, looks good to me.
It looks good to me.
Keep on going.
Linesman doing a good job there.
Absolutely. In the neutral zone, Cheyenne with the puck. So on the face-off, that one's knocked out of play.
Right towards the Cheyenne bench.
Mm-hmm. Watch your heads. Almost everybody with a helmet on there over there except for the coaches, so keep an eye out. Looks like we got Olsen who's looking ready to come back in as well. Once there's a shift change here. And Cheyenne's going to win the face-off, get into the offensive area, and then kicked out into the neutral zone. Puck is, and then
literally kicked
into the into the offensive area. Sheridan gets it, and then knocks it into the neutral zone once again. Sheridan trying to get a hold of it here. Cheyenne with a little bit of control in the Sheridan offensive area, and then back into the neutral zone. As Cheyenne, whenever they're getting the opportunity, they're kind of just kicking it away into the neutral zone and then having guys pounce on it in the neutral area.
That was a good chip right out of the Hawks zone, right back in the neutral area.
Here we go, Sheridan with an opportunity here. That one blocked by the Cheyenne defenseman. All the way down in the Sheridan offensive zone, and now an opportunity here for Cheyenne. They're in the neutral zone. It's a 1-on-2, and the puck knocked away. Looks like just kind of lost hold of it there. Puck still in the offensive zone, or the defensive zone for Sheridan. Martineau's going to get on top of it, though. Passes it down, and then back into the neutral zone. Cheyenne will have to reset. And that will be called for icing as Cheyenne sends it down behind the goal. 7:48 to go here in this third period. 4-3 lead for Cheyenne. So Sheridan trying to answer. They got the lead. They've been in the lead twice in this game. And now Cheyenne, this is their first lead came in this third period when they went up to 4-3, which is where we're at now. And the face-off down on the opposite end, won by, I think it was Cheyenne, and then Cheyenne gave it away. And into the offensive zone is Sheridan. And then Cheyenne gets a hold of it, and they send it around the boards. but pounced on by Sheridan. So Sheridan still in the offensive area with the puck. They try to find an opportunity for a tying goal here. That one's knocked away into the defensive area. And for those that are wondering, Sheridan Bronx, they're leading 21-0 at the end of the third quarter in that one. So Sheridan Bronx pitching another shutout there in the state championship game, trying to go undefeated for the third consecutive year in a row. Their fourth state championship. Sheridan Hawks have it here in the offensive zone. 7 minutes to go here in this third period. And now Cheyenne with control of it, and they set it up into the neutral zone. And now they have it in the offensive area, but knocked away by a Sheridan defender. Good skating there by the Cheyenne player up against the boards. Both trying to get a hold of it right in front of us, and knocked away by a Sheridan player. That one stopped by Sheridan, and back into the offensive area for Cheyenne. And Sheridan can try to get a hold of it in their own offensive area now, or their defensive area. Cheyenne trying to get a hold of it and just put shots on goal right now. Sheridan still has hold of it now.
Cheyenne continues to ramp up the intensity going
really,
into the end of the game here.
Really, they have 3 guys here playing the forecheck right now. As Sheridan's going to try to just move forward and maybe get a counterattack going into the offensive area. And again, nice hustle by the Cheyenne defenseman to get on top of it and kind of just plunge it into the wall. Slow everything down. As this one is in the offensive area for Sheridan and then kicked out into the neutral zone by Cheyenne. As they try to get fancy with it, Sheridan here knocks it away. Heisman. And up towards the neutral zone, but it stays in the offensive area for Cheyenne, and then kicked behind the goal. Sheridan has it now. They're going to try to get it out and into the neutral zone, getting something offensive going here. But Cheyenne knocks it away. Still in the offensive area. Big check there.
Big check at the end. Top of the dot.
Now into the neutral zone. Cheyenne has it and puts it behind the net.
As Cheyenne takes the opportunity to switch out some defense, get some fresh legs in there.
And now Sheridan with it. In the defensive area, they get into the neutral zone, and now into the offensive area. They try to find a centering pass, and again, no one there. As that one is sent towards the goal, but hit by one of the screeners and stopped. And now Cheyenne has it in the neutral zone and stopped by Sheridan. Sheridan going to send it up the wall into the neutral zone. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in this third period. So time running out for Sheridan if they want to stay undefeated here. That one's sent towards the goaltender. Loose puck in front of the crease, but stopped by the goaltender, and up against the walls goes the puck. Cheyenne still in control. They're going to send another shot through, but stopped by one of the screeners in front. And that one, another puck bouncing around kind of awkwardly, but stopped again by the goaltender for the Hawks. Man, kind of a total flip of the script here. From first period to this period. Cheyenne with lots of shots here and effective shots in this third period. They're leading 4-3. 4 minutes left to go here in the third period. Cheyenne with it now. They're going to move forward out of the neutral zone and into the offensive area and put a shot forward, but knocked away by a Sheridan defenseman. And now Cheyenne has it. They picked the pocket of that Sheridan defenseman. It was Britton who had that one and then hit up against the walls. Cheyenne still in control, but then knocked away into the neutral zone. And Sheridan's going to have a possible opportunity, then knocked away by Cheyenne. Still in the offensive zone. And that one was a shot that was hit up against the wall.
Coming all the way around town.
All the way back around.
Sheridan having a hard time mounting an offense with this huge uptick in Cheyenne's physicality
aggressiveness too, yeah. And now Sheridan going to start something hopefully again here in the neutral zone and then into the offensive zone with control. Puck goes off of their legs. Going to come to a standstill up against the wall next to the goal line.
Cheyenne player puts himself into the boards.
And Sheridan, one of the Sheridan players goes down, yeah. No delayed penalty called or anything like that. Now Sheridan has it up against behind the goaltender. As they try to get it away, Cheyenne does. But Sheridan still fighting for it, and a shot on target, but stopped again by a Sheridan player. And another shot, but that one missed the goal and went behind. And that one, another shot on as it came all the way around back towards the Sheridan player who stops it. And this time, another shot, another centering pass that time, and it's knocked out into the neutral zone. Good job by the goaltender for Cheyenne once again.
Our defenseman on the Hawks lost control. Big hit.
Did a little hip check
in
there.
the corner.
Now Sheridan with it and in the neutral zone, and we're going to have a stoppage of play. I think they're calling a timeout here. And it does look, or no, we're going to get a penalty, it looks like, actually.
Yeah, that's going to give Hawks 2 minutes here.
Power play, 2-minute power play, and there's 2:19 left to go in the game. So Hawks will have a chance to tie this one up with basically a power play for the rest of regulation, apart from 19 seconds.
You're going to be taking every shot you can get, whether it looks good or not.
And Cheyenne on the opposite side, they're just going to throw everything down to the opposite end.
They're going to do everything to get their players in front of that goal and defend their house.
And if the puck is hitting Cheyenne's stick, they're going to try to send it all the way down. Cheyenne wins the faceoff in the opposing end and out in front of the goaltender, but Cheyenne gets a hold of it and then sends it up against the wall. And we're going to have an empty net here for Sheridan with the power play. So it's going to be a 6v4 here.
Yep. Extra player coming on the ice.
Yeah, an extra player for Sheridan. So 6v4. And Sheridan, that one is lost in the neutral zone, and they try to send it forward. And
delayed
Cheyenne's going to have it.
offsides.
Delayed offsides coming.
Back to Sheridan.
Back to
Good
Sheridan,
opportunity to reset here.
And that one's sent forward into the offensive zone for Cheyenne. And in Cheyenne, again, if they get control of it in the neutral zone like this, they might just put a shot on to try to score, but that one knocked away. And we got 1:13 left in this power play for the Hawks, and 1:27 left to go in the game. Hawks trailing 4-3. Hawks have it 6v4 again with the empty net for the Hawks.
1:20 to go here.
And now in the offensive zone, trying to put a centering pass on. And Cheyenne, anytime they're getting the puck, they're just going to send it down and try to score or just get rid of the puck. Now, Hawk offensive men all the way forward, behind the puck, trying to send something center, knocked away by the goaltender. Now with
nice
a
shot
long
from the
shot
point.
opportunity here, knocked away, blocked. Sheridan gains control of it once again.
They're trying to get these shots off, but not give Cheyenne an opportunity to sling one down to the other side.
So try to gain some sort of control so they're not left behind a little bit, with Cheyenne and the opportunity just to fling it down. And behind the net here is that one they try to put that in. They do!
One in.
They score!
With 37 seconds left. We'll take a look at the replay there. Wow.
Power play goal for the Hawks. Gets right past the skate of the goaltender as they were spreading out, laying out, trying to block it. Puts it right in the pocket. 37 seconds to go. Now it's tied 4-4 once again. And we'll see the goaltender for Sheridan just come on back out. And that will end the power play, obviously, as well with the power play goal. So 5-on-5. 37 seconds in this third period. Cheyenne's going to win the face-off here, get it into the offensive zone, and then Sheridan's going to come right back defensively, get it in the neutral zone, and get it all the way down into the Sheridan offensive zone.
Big hit in the neutral zone against Cheyenne, up against the boards.
And that one is knocked away into the wall, or out of play, I should say. 17 seconds left in the regulation here, third period. 4-4 game now.
You can see the Sheridan Hawks bench getting kind of hyped up now that they're back in the game here, taking this game into overtime.
Now, Hawks have it, win the face-off, still in the offensive area, and then knocked into the neutral zone by Cheyenne. And Cheyenne's going to have it now with the opportunity to score, but a good save and then loose puck still, but saved again by the goaltender for Sheridan. And getting a little feisty here.
A lot of words exchanged.
Yep. And that will end the third period. And I believe that will end the game. And I think that does end the contest here as they're getting together to shake hands at the end of the game. So it will end a 4-4 tie. Hawks started pretty fast, got a lot of shots on goal. They finished with 59 shots on goal, 4 goals to show for it, and Cheyenne 26 shots on goal with 4 goals to show for it. So a good game by Cheyenne's goaltender. Their offense really picked up in the latter periods of this game. And Sheridan kind of showed out a little bit in the beginning of this game, I would say, and then got the game back together to tie it, to make it a 4-4 tie to end the game. Chef, you have any final thoughts here tonight? What do you think?
Wow, I was really impressed by the Hawks coming back up to tie that up with 20 seconds left on the clock. I think it's going to really bring back an amazing match tomorrow at 10:30 when both these teams meet each other again on the ice at 10:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, and like I said, it was getting a little physical towards the end of that game as well, so we'll see if that carries over into the matchup tomorrow.
I think the game will start off
a little chippy. Steven will be on the call for that one as well, doing the play-by-play. We'll have that one for you as well, live streamed right here on SheridanMedia.com. That is going to conclude what we have here for you tonight. The Hawks will be playing up next. The Sheridan Junior Hawks will be playing up next, and they'll have coverage of that one as well. We'll have that coverage for you on SheridanMedia.com as well from Kevin Coyle. But for now, that's going to wrap things up from us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. Let us know if you'd like to see more of this, obviously. It's the first one, inaugural one, and we will continue moving forward. And appreciate you tuning in, Steven, Coleman.
Yeah, thank you very much, Coleman. Great job.
And we'll see you next time. You've been listening to the Sheridan Hawks, watching the Sheridan Hawks here on SheridanMedia.com.